What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Shock and Awe Toy Reviews. Two idiots, one camera, and a review. I'm Wilson.
I'm Berg.
And this episode is going to be a good one. I can feel it. I'm pretty excited.
Are you excited?
I'm happy.
You look excited.
I'm happy. I'm excited because today we're reviewing DC Comics Icons Mr. Miracle.
Number 4 in the series of Wave 1.
Is it number 4?
It says right here on the box.
Yeah, don't care. This is the box. That's what it looks like. This is what it comes in. We don't collect boxes. This is what it looks like. This is the toy.
We play with toys.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Done. Review done. Bye.
Yeah.
See ya. No, he's pretty cool.
You forgot the review again.
He's really cool. I was excited just first of all to be getting a really cool looking Mr. Miracle toy.
Earth 2 lame.
He's Earth 2, I don't care. He still looks awesome. He comes with some cool accessories. He gets his little flying disc that you can stick on his feet. He gets a little mother box. Unfortunately, he can't hold it that well. I was able to get him to hold it with the two hands, but other than that, he can't really hold it with one hand. And then he also comes, like Marvel Legends, toys, extra hands. He's got two punchy fists, if you want to go that route. This is very much unlike any other DC. I can't pose.
What's the matter? Can't he stand?
He can, if you know what you're doing.
I would recommend putting his feet flat on the ground.
Yeah.
And by on the ground, I mean on the shiny mirror thing. Yeah! Awesome pose. Wilson 1-0.
Nice. Okay, so back to what I was saying.
We'll edit that out in post.
This is basically, this is DC's improvement, right, over their previous toys. Like, this is their Marvel Legends.
This is DC's direct answer to, or supposed answer to Marvel Legends.
Yeah.
That they're supposedly in scale with Marvel Legends as opposed to all other DC Direct toys, which are in the 7-inch scale. So Wilson doesn't care about scale, but
no, I don't even know what that means. All I know is like this, it's got more articulation. They look cooler. They pose better. I mean, look at this cape. Look at that.
Yeah.
It looks flowing and awesome. He's like,
look,
I'm really be Mr. Miracle. I don't care.
Go pacifist, go.
What?
Scott Free's a pacifist. He doesn't like to fight.
Oh,
Which makes sense why he comes with 2 fighting hands. So, as opposed to one hand that could actually hold.
Look, they got a million fists around. They needed to do something. They needed to give them to somebody. Paint some green. Give them to Mr. Miracle. Done. Throw them in the box.
You gotta justify the $25 price point somehow.
Yeah. I mean, okay. So, anyways, back to the toy. He's basically, to me, he's almost on par with the Marvel Legends. I like him pretty much as well. Maybe a little better because I'm biased. I like DC guys better. And again, this is an obscure character, and as you know, I like obscure characters sort of. I just dig the look of this guy. He's shiny. He's bright. The cape's awesome, and I'm fairly happy. He's got some of his issues with the articulation, which I'm sure you'll shred into him in a second.
I will not shred into this toy at all, sir.
Oh, okay.
I highly enjoy this toy.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Interesting. I can't wait to hear.
Shocked and awed.
And I love the discs. The discs have some cool, like, I mean, they work real well. They actually help him stand better. I have fun with him. He's great. There's some cool stuff that you can have fun with him and Deadman. We'll definitely be reviewing Deadman as well.
Maybe soon.
Maybe. Who knows? Woo. Okay.
The future knows.
You want to do articulation now?
Sure. I didn't even notice this has ridges on the bottom.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's comic accurate. Probably is because it's DC Direct, so it's their comics. Articulation wise, he's got kind of a ball joint head. It's really tight. He can look side to side very well, tilt his head. Can't really look up, can look down. He's got a ball joint elbow going around. You got bicep swivel, double joint elbows. He's got a wrist swivel. He's got a wrist joint so he can go. He's got the Hasbro chest swivel as opposed to a waist swivel. It's really tight and you can't really turn it very much. You can get some good back and forth, but not a lot of turn. And then he's got an ab crunch that, so he can bend pretty good. You would think that with two joints that could help him, he'd be a little more posable. He's got ball joint hips, so he can go out, kick forward, go back a little bit. He's got double jointed knees, and he's got a I can't remember the name of the joint, foot joint,
ankle,
and then he's got a rocker ankle joint that is exactly like the new Marvel Legends. Very appreciative. The biggest joint and the total deal breaker for all these figures for me is he doesn't have a thigh swivel. Totally ruins the bottom of the leg articulation for me. It is the one thing I've complained about G.I. Joe toys for their entire history. Why don't you have a thigh swivel?
Waist swivel, like a waist swivel, doesn't bother you as much as the lack of thigh swivel. Does he really?
He doesn't have a waist swivel, but he has a chest swivel.
Right. So that's okay.
So that takes, if it worked better, it would.
Yeah.
It would take the place of a waist swivel, and that's fine. It looks more natural. I really like it when it's well done.
In a Thriller video right now.
Yeah, I love it when it's well done. Like I was saying, like in Marvel Universe, Hasbro's Marvel Universe, and their Marvel Legends who have it, they have mastered that joint. This looks good, but looks a little bit better, but is nowhere near as functional. It's very disappointing. And yeah, the fact that he can't, like, that looks awful. And with the Marvel Legends, I can fix that. And I played with him earlier today. I cannot get him in a pose that makes me happy with his flying disc. It looks, yeah.
You like crouching?
Yeah, it's just, I will say that the sculpt on this guy, especially in the face, is amazing. It is a great head sculpt. The paint apps are phenomenal. I really dig. It's the metallic paint. It looks great. There's a little bit of chipping already just in a couple hours of play, but you know, it's metallic, so that's kind of expected. But it looks super crisp. There's no bleed over. Another thing that kind of bugs me is his cape rides up super high on his shoulders.
Yeah, but it's for effect.
Yeah, a bad effect.
What are you talking about?
That's like Thor's cape, but that's...
You love Thor.
Yeah, it looks right on Thor. This one, it just looks like, oh, we forgot to glue it down a quarter of an inch on the
No, it looks like he's like floating.
No,
like
that's not how capes float. Unless you're Thor.
That's how they float on Earth too.
I love his hand sculpt. These hand sculpts. The fists are good. They're great fists. They're all in scale. But the splayed hand looks great. He can get into awesome, I am badass, and can't hold the mother box still.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he could. Yes, he can.
Wow.
And
Man.
I am so jealous that you actually get a mother box, because with all the other amazing DC figures, especially the new guys, none of them actually have mother boxes. He's really good. The paint is, again, awesome. His cape is really sculpted. I hate fabric capes, and I love the sculpt on it. It's super action, and it's a super lightweight material. so it doesn't like weigh him down. Or he,
This cape is like the best cape on any toy I think I've had.
It's one of the best capes I've ever played. Like,
it beats the Vision cape that Legends Thor Amazon one. Better than that.
It's better. It's one of the best capes. It looks great. It's got a nice sheen. It's got a fantastic sculpt on it, except for the shoulder thing, which is just my problem, not his problem. It's super, super awesome. I'm really impressed. I just the lack of a hip swivel drives me crazy. It's
you mean thigh or hip?
It's whatever.
Is it hip or thigh? Doesn't matter.
Yeah, they could even do it in the knee. It's such
shin down here too. That doesn't bother you.
Some of the other guys do have shins.
Oh, do they?
Batman and whoever the other guy was, Green Arrow have it, because they have separate boot pieces that they have it, and they might have different ankle articulation. We haven't ever checked one out in hand yet. I will say he is in scale with the other guys in the line. They all look great together. They look fantastic.
You want to talk about scale? Want to do some comparisons?
I would love to do some comparisons.
Speaking of the other guys,
there's Dead Men who look phenomenal. Great paint. Pretty much they're the exact same. Everything is great about him except that he doesn't.
We'll talk about Dead Man at another time.
Yeah. So here is Wilson's least favorite toy on the planet, Bruce Banner, who is small in terms of Marvel Legends, and he towers over the supposed...
no, he doesn't. He's just not standing up straight.
He's a head taller.
No. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
You sure it's not just Mark Ruffalo's big head?
No, I'm pretty sure that his shoulders are almost at the top of Mr.
What's the issue here then?
These are both supposedly 6-inch scale figures.
Okay. So this guy's too short then.
Yes, or Mark Ruffalo is giant.
Mark Ruffalo's giant.
Yeah, except that I want to put DC figures fighting Marvel guys, and Mark Ruffalo is one of these smaller guys, and he towers over Mr. Miracle.
Who cares?
It looks stupid. Right now, if they were to fight, I would think Bruce Banner would wipe the floor with him because he's more physically intimidating. But anyway, you don't care. No, I don't care. And to prove my point, we'll bring in the crappy, sad, I am also too short for Marvel Legends, Skyrim, Deathamir, whatever his name is. Thank you for knocking him over.
No problem. That's what you get.
Hey, look, I have thigh swivels. Oh, I'm better articulated than you. Oh.
Yeah, but you got loose joints, so eat a bag.
Yeah. But surprisingly, I tower over you again, and I'm shorter.
So are you trying to say DC lied then?
I'm trying to say if DC was trying to make a line to compete with Marvel Legends, which is exactly what this line is, they have failed. They have again released another wave or another line of figures that are great, look great together, but don't fit in with the thing they're competing against. So why bother?
Wow.
You have two scales of guys that are supposed to be Marvel Legends compatible, and neither one of them look that good.
Who said? At what point did they say that they're supposed to be Marvel Legends compatible? Who came out and was like, these two are supposed to go together? They're DC and Marvel. They hate each other.
Yeah, so you make all your guys either too big or too small. It's pathetic. Here he is next to Red Arm.
Red Arm C-3PO minifigure from Force Awakens.
I'm sorry that your toy is perfect for you.
Yeah, he's not perfect.
No, he's great. He doesn't have the articulation. He's got poorly executed articulation in the most basic spot.
I love how you just turn on a dime like that. You started off saying how you liked him.
Oh, I do like him.
And then how you're just like, oh, I'm sorry.
No, you wanted me to be honest.
Honesty is the best policy. Remember that, kids? I always remember that. So
for what he is phenomenal. He's great. Is it a toy for me? No. Are any of the toys I was super excited to be getting a Longbow Hunter Green Arrow, but nope, he can't stand in a Green Arrow pose.
So you think even if for somebody like me who likes the character who's not worried about the articulation, you think the price point is worth it? No.
Well, considering that for the same price from the same company, you can buy a 7-inch Batman figure that has thigh swivels, yeah, I think it's kind of a letdown. And
alright, so what do you rate him?
I would love to give him a 4, but I have to knock him down to 3.5 hammers because
Even 3.5 hammers.
He's got a fantastic sculpt. He's got a great.
It's still a high score.
Hey, it's a good toy. It's honestly, it feels like they've already gone through their Marvel Universe phase and are now scaling back articulation to save money. And it's annoying me because literally you put those 2 joints, that figure gets 5 out of 5, 6 out of 5. He's amazing. I will buy, if they put those 2 joints, I would buy every one of these guys.
Really?
Because the height issue won't bother me much because I'll be like, oh my god, this guy's as much as. Hi, I'm Mark Ruffalo. Look what I can do and you can't. I can sit in a normal human pose. I'm Mr. Miracle, escape artist. I can't escape because I can't bend my legs.
Anyways, okay, so I love him.
What do
He's
you give
great.
this figure?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
here.
give this guy.
Let me pull the sword out of here because that's just ridiculous.
I love him. I think he's great. The Berg makes some great points. He's kind of turned me.
How have I turned you?
No, I'm just saying. You pointed out some things that I didn't recognize. Actually, I was more focused on the waist. I didn't even notice the lack of thigh swivel. But now I think it kind of bugs me. But it's not a deal breaker for me. He's kind of loose. But
Nowhere near as loose as a crappy Skyrim.
No.
The Skyrim guy loses in half a point, half hammer.
So I'd give him 3.5 hammers as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, I'm kind of critical, but I love him though.
Hey.
He's awesome. I mean, he's great. He's a Mr. Miracle toy. He's fantastic.
He's honestly the second best Mr. Miracle toy I've ever seen.
He's the only Mr. Miracle toy I've ever seen.
Well, I've seen 3, so.
Oh, good for you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, that's been it for this episode of Shock and Awe toy reviews.
Are you shocked and awed yet?
No, nobody is. If they've sat through it this long.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, we love you. If you loved us, if you hate us, let us know. We don't care. Talk to us in the comments. Like, subscribe, share with your friends.
Follow me at Raggy Foe Smasher.
Follow me on Twitter at Scabs.
Twitter.
Well, that's what you just said. Right?
No, I didn't say Twitter.
Follow me at Scabs. Or don't. It's fine either way. Alright? Until then.